Good evening, YouTube. Time for a quick MSc body drama update. I know I've not done one in a few days, and I'm sorry, but that's really because nothing's, not to say nothing's changed, but nothing remarkable has happened really until yesterday. I finally had my appointment through for my evoked potential test. If you guys don't remember, that was what I was waiting in hospital for, and yeah, so that's on the 13th of August, back over Southampton for that. And then my urgent rheumatology appointment, an emphasis on the urgent, and my consultant made it very clear that this was pretty much an emergency. I finally got the referral through for that and the initial appointment, and urgent, 30th of September. Now, I haven't told my consultant yet, but I don't think she's going to be very happy. I think she's going to flip, so I've got all that to come as well. My wheelchair assessment I'm still waiting for. It's just a nightmare. It's such a nightmare, because if you keep badgering about it, they just turn around and simply say, oh well, it's Southampton's problem. You were admitted over there, etc., etc. They should be the ones sorting it out, but in reality, life doesn't work like that. Not when you live on a little island. But according to the local hospital, it does. So I've had all the stress from that, which hasn't been very nice, and that is on top of the extreme pain that I have been in the past. Well, since the steroids that they're wearing off now, they stay in your system for about a month, maybe a month and a half, 2 months if you're lucky. So they're starting to wear off now. And the more they're wearing off, the more in pain I am. And I mentioned it to my consultant, and she said that it would suggest joint inflammation. And that's when she asked, have you seen the rheumatologist yet? And the answer's good. Obviously I said no, and now I'm going to have to tell her that it's not going to be for a very long time. And at the end of the day, while all this is going on, we still don't know what this other disease that I possibly have is. If you guys haven't seen my other videos on this latest relapse and hospital episodes, once you have one inflammatory disease, you're prone to getting other ones on top of that. It makes you more susceptible to getting them, and that's what they think is going on with me right now, because the patterns that I'm experiencing, they're not very typical to MS. Not that my MS has been typical, and there isn't like a one kind of MS thing. Everyone's different, but mine has been so drastically strange. It's a bit odd. There has to be something else going on here. So that's the route that we're going down now. Hence why she wants to get me all of these referrals and the tests done. Well, they should have been done while I was at hospital. But hey ho. Yeah, the pain side of things. It's been exhausting. That's another reason why I haven't been vlogging much, because I've just been so exhausted, and it's getting to me quite a lot, because I want to be out and socialise with my friends. That's what keeps me sane, and I can't, because I'm just too exhausted. And the thing is that it's worth it. It is so worth the price that you pay for it. And I am still hobbling around on crutches most of the time. I will get a day, maybe 2 days in a row, where I can walk without the crutches. And it would just be so much easier if I just had my wheelchair, because I feel a lot safer as well. I would feel so much safer. Not that I don't think I would trust many people to push me at the moment. We'll figure that out. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, I went to my GP on Friday because I was so desperate for some sort of pain relief, and the painkiller that I'm on at the moment, the long-term painkiller, I've been on pregabalin, as well as obviously the paracetamol, the codeine. I may as well be popping Smarties, but naproxen sometimes works, not all the time. But yeah, my pregabalin, it wasn't certainly not a miracle drug or anything like that. But it did take the edge off of things a little bit. I was on the maximum dose, and it did take the edge off the pain, but it never took it away enough for me to, be comfortable and relax, etc. And suddenly, it's not even touching the pain at all. And the pain's getting so much worse, so I went in there practically begging to try something else, and I'm weaning off pregabalin now, which I had already started to do this past the past few days leading up to the appointment, because I knew it wasn't doing anything, and I don't like putting things into my body, you know, medications that aren't going to work for me, because they come with they come with other complications. If you're lucky, you don't get any side effects, but you're still putting chemicals in your body, and you know, I don't like that. I've got enough going on in here without that stuff. So yeah, and I'm going on to lofepromine. I think that's how you say it. It's typically it's an antidepressant, but certain antidepressants work wonders for neurological disorders and neurological pain. I was on amitriptyline at the start of the year, which it did help for what I took it for at the time. I didn't necessarily take it for the pain. I had some issues around Christmas time, and I was so desperate, because I'm very, very against having antidepressants to treat depression. That's a whole other video entirely with my experiences of antidepressants. But I gave this one a go because I was desperate. I was going through a very hard time, and I also know that amitriptyline was a very good neurological pain killer. So I gave that a go, and it did help me sleep a little bit. It did. It certainly wasn't perfect, but I gained like nearly 3 stone in 4 months. So yeah, I stopped that straight away. And aside from the weight gain, I had the worst other side effects. Rapid heartbeat, you know, palpitations, waves of hot flushes that would last for like 10 minutes, and it was unbearable. I'd be so hot that I'd be physically sick sometimes, and there was no way to cool me down. Because I've started the lofepromine now. I've been on it for, today is my 3rd day, well, my 2nd day, and then I took it the night before the 1st day. And so far, so good. The only side effect, well, I'm not even sure if it's a side effect yet, but I am getting little hot flushes that last no longer than 30 seconds, which I can deal with, but I'm not sure if that's my tablets or because it's that time. I don't know. My body just sometimes goes a bit hot for no reason anyway, even, you know, when I'm not on any medication. So yeah, that's been fun. And also I've noticed that my appetite has been extremely suppressed while I've been on this medication, even in the past 2 days. When you're on steroids, especially methylpred, after you're initially on them, suddenly like waves of hunger come over you, like unquenchable hunger, and you just can't stop eating, and it's like your body's telling you to eat constantly. You'll wake up at 2 o'clock in the morning, the first thing that pops into your head is, I've got to eat something. And I think it was the 2nd time I was on these steroids many years ago, well, not many, 3. I woke up, I think it was about 3 o'clock in the morning, and I woke up and I actually cooked myself for dinner because I was that hungry. That's the kind of stuff that this drug does to you, this particular steroid. And it's been so strange because I've gone from feeling like that and trying to really control it and control my intake and make sure I'm counting my calories religiously, chug water like it's your last bottle. Honestly, it's so important to drink while you're on steroids. It's so freaking important, because you gain so much water weight. You don't necessarily gain weight from all the eating if you're eating right, but you do gain weight from the water weight. So I'm drinking and eating and eating. In the past 2 days, I've just been like having to remind myself to eat. And for me, that's not me. That's not right. So I'm really going to have to keep an eye on and make sure that I eat properly whilst I'm on these tablets. I'm going to have to get really, really anal about my intake again. But yeah, oh, and the nausea. I get nausea with my MS anyway. I'm constantly nauseous, constantly, and I just keep it under control with ondansetron. But this has been like I was supposed to go out last night with my friends, and I've been looking forward to it all week, and I was too sick to go out. Whenever I go out, I feel sick, but last night I was too sick to go out, and you know it's bad if I'm staying home because of sickness. I'm sick all the time. Yeah, I don't know if it's if that's the tablets or if that's just my messy being weird, I'm not sure yet, but it's happened since I've been on the tablets. And whatever medication you start, no matter what it's for, your body has to go through an adjustment. So maybe it's just that. Hopefully, I'm taking it as a win either way, because it means that they are kicking into my system, which means hopefully I'm going to start seeing a little bit of relief. I can't say I've noticed much relief yet, but I am happy and I'm positive that they are going into my system. They are doing something. They are definitely doing something. So hopefully, maybe next week, I'm going to start to get some, maybe even comfort. You never know. So yeah, that's what's been going on. I have been trying to vlog as well, just randomly, but my camera died, and I've been having a lot of drama with the camera because Argos don't stock the camera that I had. It was only 6 months old as well. So this is the Canon Isis, whatever you want to call it. It broke after 6 months, which made me flip, because something like, you've got so much going on, you're coping with so much, but something as stupid as your camera suddenly being faulty, it just hit me over the edge a little bit, and I just, oh. And they replaced it with the Canon Isis 145, which I am yet to edit the test video footage from. I don't like it. I think it's the worst camera I've ever had my hands on. It praises itself on its constant autofocus, which is great, and it does work, but you can hear it when you're recording, which is what I've got the camera for. So yeah, I've had that issue, and they can't do a straight refund and order the other camera that I want because it's online only, and and also it's my cousin's wedding on Saturday, and my dress still hasn't arrived, and every single day I get an email from ASOS saying that it's going to be a day later. I'm starting to worry. I'm really starting to worry, especially as I haven't even got Dylan's outfit yet either, because of everything that's been going on. You know, I just haven't been well enough either. But yeah, that's what's been going on. So I am okay. I am alright. I am okay. I just need to... everything needs to calm down around me right now, you know. But I'll be fine. Just, you know, letting you guys know that what's going on, and the happy news that I finally got my Evoke Potential test through. Which I'm gonna see if I can vlog that, because that would be a really interesting vlog, because everyone that I've told that doesn't know what Evoke Potentials are, they wire your head up, and they make messages do things, see how fast the messages move, etc. It measures the damage in your brain, and people have never heard of it. So I'm gonna see if I can at least I'll get a selfie, obviously. I'll see if I can vlog it as well. It'll be really interesting to see, I think. But yeah, until next time, I'll see you later.